Hello, everybody, and welcome to the season finale of the XFFL Show. I'm your host, Josh Mitchell, the commissioner of this lovely league, the XFFL. Also, the guy who has the first overall pick in the 2022 XFFL draft, the captain, head coach, and owner of the New England Nexus. But that's here nor there. Today is the final episode of this season, and we have to wait another 8 months for the next episode for season 2. Man, what a finish to this league. I must say, 2 teams in the end, Rochester Revenge, North Carolina Carpetbaggers. Only one could remain at the top. One could claim the XFFL title. Would it be Scott Sheehan going back to back for the Revenge Tour? Would it be the guy who had the first overall pick in last year's draft, the 2021 XFFL draft, and climb his way to the top and capture his first championship? Well, without further ado, here's the result. And it was Zach Phillips and the North Carolina Carpetbaggers with a final score of 189.22 to 130.06. Now, a lot of things to note. Number one, obviously, we got to talk about him. Jamar Chase, Zach Phillips' best buddy in the whole wide world. 55.6 points on the day. Now, taking away from PPR and whatnot, Jamar Chase put up the 15th highest point total, non-PPR, of all time. In all of fantasy football, Jamar Chase now holds that record for 15th all time. And it just happened to be in everyone's championship game, if they did have them. And pretty much, if you did, you pretty much won. Case in point here. Zach also set 2 other records. One, the highest point total in an XFFL championship game with, as I said, 189.22. Also has the biggest margin of victory in an XFFL championship game. And that's going to be very, very hard to top. But other things to note for at least, let's break down the teams. Zach Phillips and the Carpetbaggers. Najee Harris, 29.6 points. Incredible work. Didn't need it, but he'll take it. Eli Mitchell, 21 points on the day. We were kind of questioning how much of the workload he was going to get. He got all of it. Austin Eckler, 20. Aaron Rodgers, 20 as well. And also to note, Jacoby Myers. This man coming into the game only had 1 touchdown in his career. And of course, in the championship game, Jacoby Myers catches a touchdown. 2 touchdowns in his whole entire career. They just happen to be in this season. Crazy. On the other side of things, not a terrible performance by Scott Sheehan on the Rochester Revenge. Patrick Mahomes, 20 points. Devin Singletary and Ramondre Stevenson combined for almost 50 points. Did not see that coming at all. And then pretty much everyone else just didn't hit. Justin Jefferson, I said he'd go for 11, went for 11.8. Stephon Diggs, only 10, kind of surprising there against the Atlanta secondary. Dalton Schultz, 11, which is fine. And Tyler Lockett, 12, which again, it's fine. But you take away Jamar Chase, this is a much closer battle. But yes, congrats are in order to the North Carolina Carpetbaggers. And let's send it to him right now with his thoughts on his team, the win, and looking forward to next year. Zach?
Hello, XFFL. The season is finally over. Y'all got a new champ, the North Carolina Carpetbaggers. First off, want to say that was a great matchup, Scott. I never would have thought that you would have gotten 40 points from those 2 running backs, but good work on the waivers. I'd like to give a shout out to my boys Najee and Jamar Chase. Special thanks to Chris Piccaro for the wonderful trade that we had this season. So, I'm glad that I finally have the monkey off my back. My first year, lost in the Super Bowl to Mike. Last year, the wheels fell off and I finished in last place. this year definitely had its adversity. Only have one of my keepers that I started with left. Lost both of my wide receivers. But everybody dealt with injuries and COVID this season, so I've been modest all season, like I said. Can't talk shit until you win it. I won it. I have the hardware. I took your money. And up until this time next year, I'm the reigning champ. I got my young guns again in Najee and Chase that are going to take a second-year leap. It's going to be great. I broke records this season. I'm going to do it again next season. I'd also like to say that I take great joy in the fact of Dallas's defense is the main reason I beat Jeff, and New England's defense and Myers contributed greatly to beating Scott. I like that. That's twisting that knife. In all seriousness, though, it was a great season. I love this league. And I look forward to being with you all in August for drafting. Carpetbaggers out. Bag 'em up. Bag 'em up, baby.
Bag 'em up, indeed. Zach, congratulations again on your first XFFL Championship. But with that being said, he has 8 months to celebrate. Well, technically, many more months to celebrate until there is a new champion. But you'll be getting one of these bad boys, and it won't say Nexus on there. But enjoy your $200. Enjoy your championship, and but also enjoy the 10th pick every round next year in the 2022 XFFL draft, which we'll kind of break down right now. In this order, here they are. Obviously, I have the first overall pick, followed by Chris, then Mike, then Anthony, and then for the rest, obviously, you can see on the board, and it finishes off with Zach. But you do notice one name's not there, and there's a new name there. Obviously, this was addressed this past draft. Our very good friend, Tom Walker, will not be returning next year for the XFFL. He's been an OG since the beginning. I believe this is year 7, maybe year 8. He has been contesting for a championship. Unfortunately, did not win a championship, but Tom has been one hell of a sport over the years and has been just such a very, very good competitor. Obviously, he's always checking his lineups, always making some very great pickups in the waiver wire here and there. And obviously his keepers have been solid throughout last year. Kyler Murray and Nick Chubb and Tyreek Hill. Obviously, you can't go wrong there. But I want to thank you very personally, Tom, for joining the league when this started, and has always been active and always has been such a huge support of this league. I appreciate everything you have done for us, and especially whether that's getting on Jeff or Derek's nerves, or whether it was your son, Jesse, and getting on his nerves. That rivalry was definitely one of the best father and sons, because obviously there is no other father and son rivalry ever in the XFFL. But again, thank you, Tom, for being a part of this league, and we appreciate everything you have done for it as well. But with that being said, one is out. Someone else has to come in and take that spot. And it's kind of fitting now when you think about it. The champion, Zach Phillips, knows this person very, very well indeed. And I guess I'll let her take it away. Erin.
Hey y'all, it's Erin, your newest competitor in the XFFL. I was taking a look at the team I'm going to be inheriting earlier, and I've got a few good options as keepers, so I'm so excited for the draft and to see where next season brings us. I'm definitely going to bring a competitive level to the league, so get ready to talk some shit. And just when I win, don't chalk it up to beginner's luck. that's all, guys. I look forward to a good season next year.
Thank you, Erin. Very short, very sweet, to the point. She's coming for a championship. Obviously, there's going to be a new rivalry in the XFFL, and that would happen to be the people that live together in Zach versus Erin for next year. But again, a little recap. I know we talked about this way back in, I believe, the third episode of the XFFL show, where we previewed kind of the who would win what, who would be a bust, who would make the most trades. And I just wanted to flash up them on the screen right now. Projections was Rochester Avenge and the Riverhead Blue Waves making the championship. So technically, most of you were half right. Unfortunately, Riverhead Blue Waves did not make the championship. Who you say was going to be in last place? Pretty much unanimous. Malone Mutiny, 9th place. I bestow that honor of last place, but then again, I was trying to lose. Biggest bust of the year, you said the Alpine Extreme. That's obviously up for interpretation. I would say due to injury and everything else, I would say the Riverhead Blue Waves, because everyone said that he was going to make the championship. So I'm going to put it, up to interpretation. And finally, who you say would be the trade master? You said the Potato Skins. Unfortunately, not. It was me, because I was selling my team so much. And in second place, the Malone Mutiny, just a few trades behind there. But yeah. So that pretty much wraps things up for this year of the XFFL season. I want to thank everybody who has participated, everybody who has been very active in this league, which has pretty much been everybody in this league. And again, thank you, not thank you, but congratulations to Zach Phillips for winning the XFFL Championship and $200, obviously. So we're going to be back at it again for another season next year. Draft is in August. Here is the date of the XFFL draft. Want to point out, yes, it is early. Why is it early? Because one of the teams is pretty much busy every single weekend of the year besides that weekend, Mike Warren, which is totally fine, totally understandable, enjoying your dream job. You do you, boo. So that's when we're drafting. Location, TBD. We'll go find out as we go. We kind of have narrowed it down to a couple of places. Pretty much everyone was hoping for one place or the other place. So I won't dive into that right now. But again, thank you for everyone who's come on and done some interviews or has done some videos. I know the Extreme Report was a very, very big hit. You know what I mean. Anyway, but thank you for everybody who has participated and kind of make this an actual fun, exciting, and engaging league, unlike other leagues where it's just set your lineup, what happens, whatever. So thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. And until August, enjoy the next several months and enjoy NFL playoffs. Some of you obviously have some teams that are in there, unlike me, who knows when the Jets are going to make it. So thank you again. See you in August, and hopefully I'll be coming for this championship next year. Who knows? Take care, everyone.